Welcome home. This is part 6 of a 6-part series on intuition as an operating system, what we call the second paradigm. Here's where we left off.
Your intuition connects you to soul, to a sort of higher power that guides decision-making toward the ideal. It's less painful, far smoother, and surprisingly fulfilling. But you're also in a body. This body is the sum of your life's experiences, all wrapped up in a logical framework that helps you navigate your life. When you listen to your intuition, your body learns something new through that new experience. Over time, you become that soul. You could even say you become the thing you were always meant to be.
But what's next? How does this all work in practice?
Letting everything break.
When you know you're a body and a soul, life gets really simple. You trust that inner feeling and watch your body freak out. When your body sees that everything's okay on the other side, you grow and learn to trust that feeling even more. But just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy or comfortable. Often, it's not.
4 years ago, David started channeling. All of these ideas have come through this channeling phenomena from a being named B. It's weird, it's unscientific, it's out there, no doubt, but it's also brought a really unique perspective that describes the experience of living this intuitive life surprisingly well. In March of 2020, David and B worked on a document called The True Power of Peace, and a few months later, they brought through a doc called The True Meaning of Self-Love. These docs go hand in hand as a sort of inner technology to be able to withstand the really uncomfortable aspects of trusting intuition and soul.
It goes something like this. Your goal isn't to be blissful or perfect in your thoughts and beliefs, just to find your way toward peace to make your decisions. Peace is where your soul lives. And when you're freaking out, settle back and nurture your body through its uncertainty. That's self-love. It's so simple and doesn't require us to be any different than we already are. It really just reminds us of the experience we're already having. Our soul knows we're safe, or we wouldn't be feeling the nudge into the unknown in the first place. Our body can't know we're safe because it's never experienced it before. The truer truth, time and time again, is that we're going to be okay, even when it's terrifying. Peace is the closest emotion we have to that feeling, and fortunately, it's also sustainable. Bliss isn't sustainable. Bliss and joy requires that our experience right now be better than our current emotional baseline. Things would have to get better and better and better always, with no dips, no challenges, no hardship.
No one's life does that.
But peace can be found when we're most terrified and when we're most manic and trying to get somewhere. Peace is always there.
And right next to peace?
It's that feeling that's always nudging us toward the ideal. It's soul. Along the way, we get to nurture our body through its uncertainty. It's not our body's fault that it's never experienced what's coming. It's not our fault that we're scared. Instead of trying to fix ourselves, thought and belief work our wrongness away or heal endless trauma to try to alleviate that discomfort. All we really need to do is settle back into that inevitable discomfort, breathe, and nurture our body through its uncertainty, back toward the closest thing we have to peace in the moment. Peace is our ideal emotional trajectory, and self-love is a tool to help us get there.
In peace, we find our truth, our knowing, and that force within us that calls us forward with unimaginable precision, smoothness, and grace.
Still, what happens next may be one of the hardest pieces of life on Earth, letting it all break. Your body will scramble and want to figure it all out. It's inevitable. Your soul will tell you that there's far less to do than you think. Listen to your soul, feel the discomfort, and let everything you thought was real, everything you thought was necessary, break. After a decade of asking the big questions and 4 years of living life more and more intuitively by the day, we can tell you, we've yet to meet this certain doom.
We're not dead yet.
No, we're very much alive. There's purpose here. There's fulfillment here. There's precision here.
And despite what so many spiritual ideas seem to tell us, soul can really make sense. This life, fully trusting this inner force, this is intuitionOS.
And it's of our deepest belief that it's not only the most precise decision-making force in existence, it's also the inevitable direction of our species. Not because it's holier, or because an angry higher power demands it.
No, just because it works better. So to all of those taking a bold stand for intuition in your own life, please know you're far from crazy.
In our eyes, you're on the cutting edge.
And to all of those on the verge of that terrifying leap into something new, called only by an inner force you can't explain, we see you. And we promise there's life on the other side. Keep going, keep trusting, and welcome home. Welcome to the second paradigm.